G'day, everybody. You've stumbled across another Star Wars Legion unboxing brought to you by Phoenix Games Australia and in conjunction with Friday Night Fights. Now, tonight we are going to be unboxing the Star Wars Legion Crashed X-Wing Battlefield expansion, and then closely followed by Boba Fett Daimyo Operative expansion. We'll be doing these in two little videos, and you'll be able to see what's inside, models, cards, upgrades, etc. Now, these are due out on December the 16th, so 2 days away from now. And to be honest, quite excited about the Crashed X-Wing Battlefield expansion. It is a little bit on the pricey side of things, but it looks fantastic. Some of the detail in this so far, just by pictures, looks great. So hopefully the model itself does it justice. Now, if you want to find any of these, if you're in Australia, even if you're not in Australia, you can check me out on at phoenixgames.com.au. You can buy these straight off the website. We do ship all around Australia. We also ship internationally. If you are international customer, you do want to buy any of these, by all means, you can just email us at phoenixgamesaustralia at gmail.com, or you can get us on our Facebook at Phoenix Games Australia as well. Now, I think we're going to start off with the Crashed X-Wing. This one's the one that I've been waiting for the most. Even though I'm a Rebel player and I like the look of Boba Fett, but this one's the one that I'm most excited about. So it's looking like it's got 4 pieces of the terrain, as well as the crashed pilot. Now, this is supposed to have some scenarios in it as well. I think most people are going to be buying it for the terrain piece, just like some of their others. But with AMG, they have brought out, just like some of their scenario cards, their OP kits. Nice sturdy cardboard box. Rebel pilot. X-Wing in pieces. Now, this is a rather large bit of terrain. Just the main piece so far. Yeah. The base. And in another bit of cardboard behind the main bit of cardboard, so behind the main section. Here we are. Now it says contents: 1 plastic miniature, 4 terrain pieces, 1 upgrade card, 3 oversized scenario cards, and 1 insert sheet. Sorry, I've been listening to an audio book with Serranis in it. See, I might stuff that up a couple of times. Alrighty, let's put the terrain aside just for a moment. We have our base. Let's go into the cards. It'll be interesting to see. I have not looked at these yet. I haven't really even looked at much online yet, to be honest. With Christmas time coming up, me and my real world job has been quite busy. It's taken me away from a lot of Legion lately, but back on track now. Captured pilot. After the unit with this upgrade equipped defends against a ranged attack, the attacking unit gains 1 suppression token. Sorry, I should take that up closer. 1 suppression token if able. This unit gains stationary. And there we are for the opposite team. Rescue pilot. 1 to 2, 1 black, 1 red. Increase your courage by 1 While a unit that has this upgrade card equipped is attacking, add this weapon to an attack pool if able. So there we go. We get a better look at that. Flip that back around to get a better look. There we go. Quite liking the artwork that AMG have been bringing out. Now, 3 rescue mission cards. So these rescue mission cards, there we go. Again, some pretty cool artwork. Rescue mission. Rebel Pilot Objective Token. Players may use the Rebel Pilot Mini in place of the Rebel Pilot Objective Token. Treat the Rebel Pilot Mini as an objective token. Should start from card 1, hey? There we go. A fighter has been downed in the middle of a contested area, and enemy troops are being diverted to crash site to salvage the wreckage. We've received a transmission from the pilot confirming their position. We're going to need every soldier we have if we hope to win the war. Bring our pilot home. So obviously a rescue mission. Disallowed keywords: keyword bounty, guardian, infiltrate, scout X, and secret mission cannot be used. Army building before armies. Players must decide, before building armies I should say, players must decide who will be the blue player and who will be the red player. Players use the Star Wars Legion skirmish format army building rules with the following exceptions. For a more narrative-driven experience, players should collaborate during the list building to tell a specific story. I like that idea very much. Scenario setup. Follow the setup steps as described in the rules reference document with the following exceptions. At the start of the place terrain step, the blue player chooses their table edge and the crashed X-Wing terrain is placed using the following guidelines. Red player places the crashed X-Wing terrain piece on the battlefield as indicated in the setup diagram. Measure the distance at range 5 from the table edge opposite the blue player's table and range 2 from either long edge of the table. This should put the terrain feature just off centre. Starting with the blue player, the players then take turns placing the rubble terrain pieces on the battlefield within range 2 of the crashed X-Wing terrain piece and beyond range 1 of the crashed X-Wing and any other rubble terrain piece. Place the rest of the terrain as per normal. During the place terrain step, players are free to adjust the terrain as needed to fit the objectives of the scenario. There we go, did it again. At the end of the place terrain step, the blue player places the Rebel Pilot objective token so that it's completely overlapping the crashed X-Wing terrain piece. After placing terrain, skip to the deploy unit step. The deploy unit step is completed as follows. The red player deploys one core unit overlapping the crashed X-Wing terrain piece with its unit leader in base contact with the Rebel Pilot objective token. That unit immediately claims the Rebel Pilot objective token and equips the captured pilot upgrade. The red pilot then deploys one commander and one core unit within deployment zone A and then deploys one unit within deployment zone B. Then they set aside their remaining units and the order tokens belonging to those units. The rest of the red player's units will enter play through reserves effect. I'm guessing we will come up to a reserves effect. Finally, the blue player deploys each of their units within the blue deployment zone. Victory. At the start of any end phase, the blue player wins a total victory if a friendly unit leader that has claimed Rebel Pilot objective token is within the extraction zone. At the end of round 6, the red player wins a total victory if a friendly unit leader that has claimed Rebel Pilot objective token is overlapping the crashed X-Wing terrain piece. At the end of round 6, the blue player wins a minor victory if they control a unit that has a claimed Rebel Pilot objective token. And at the end of round 6, the red player wins a minor victory if no units controlled by the blue player have a claimed Rebel Pilot objective token. So if you have, so by reading that, if you are the blue player and you have the rebel pilot at the end, you can claim, depending on where you are, you claim a total victory or a minor victory, and vice versa. Right, as you can see, all core and special forces trooper units gain claim and unclaim objective token that is in base contact with your unit leader. When a unit controlled by the blue player claims the rebel pilot objective token, it equips the rescued pilot upgrade card. When a unit controlled by the red player claims the rebel pilot objective token, it equips the capture pilot upgrade card. So as you can see, you've got your red zone A, red zone B, extraction zone, and your crashed pieces around. And then we've got some terrain cover types and movement types. We've got some directions on the wreckage. Support barrage. After round 1, at the start of each command phase, the blue player rolls 5 white defense dice. If there are any shield results in the roll, the blue player may choose one of the following effects. Scattering barrage. For each shield result rolled, replace 1 defense dice in the next reserves roll with a white defense dice. Suppressing fire. For each shield result rolled, choose 1 enemy unit. Each chosen unit gains 1 suppression token. Reserves. Starting in round 2, after resolving the support barrage, the red player may deploy 1 of their set-aside units. Then the red player rolls 5 red defense dice. For each shield result, they may deploy 1 of their set-aside units. The red player must alternate deploying these units in deployment zone A and deployment zone B, starting with either deployment zone. When deploying a unit when deploying a set-aside unit, ignore the detachment keyword. Pass. Only 1 player may pass. Only the red player may pass, And then we went on to number 5, which we read before. So, basically like a capture flag, you've got to get the single objective and run away with it to a certain area. Now let's head into some of the terrain pieces. As you can see, quite large, absolutely huge. I didn't bring anything, but let's see one of the pile of shame, my little IG in comparison. There we are, size comparison. So it is quite a big terrain piece, quite a nice detailed little terrain piece. With the snow effects and the ground effects, depending on what you want to add to it, making it putting flocking or tufts or just snow effects. And then there's 3 of the 4. The other 3 pieces. Again, nice decent sizes, especially when you're adding your parts, like the wing and bits of the wing, and I think a piece of the nose down here, bits of wing. It's going to be quite large. I'll push this back so we can see all of this. Put Daimyo back there. And we broke the rules. Read this first. So obviously read it just before you set up. See, and again, as per normal, lovely little bit of artwork. If those who like to put these bits up on the wall, I for one will be making a collage at some stage because it just looks cool. Yeah. Sitting in front of Daimyo. Cockpit and engine parts. Broken wing parts, which I'm loving the look at, that it's going to be sticking out, giving some nice bits of cover. By the looks of it, it's going to be able to sit still quite nicely, so you can sit behind and get a little bit of cover. Although with new cover rules, who knows where we're going with that so far. Other bits of broken wing, you can see some really nice scorched details, and you've got the pilot in there. Now it looks like there's only one way of doing the pilot with the helmet on. They've got the female pilot in the artwork, but there's only one way, and that's a pilot with a helmet on. So it's quite nice little details and scorch marks and twisted metal in there. So I very much cannot wait to be putting this together and putting it on the table. And that's it for the Crash Terrain. As said, if you're looking to purchase any of these, by all means, you can go to phoenixgames.com.au. If you do like these videos, then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and to follow us and to catch any of the new future releases. Being a retailer, we do get these prior to the date. So if you're wanting to see what's in them, see the size of things, see upgrade cards, etc. before you buy, you want to check them out. You're sitting on the fence, then by all means follow us and check out what's in the boxes before you put your money where your mouth is. So I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one with Boba Fett Daimyo.